Hey, and welcome to Mighty Success Blueprint. I'm really excited. I'm really pumped and I'm excited. This is a beautiful week. And whenever you watch this video, I hope you're really alive and you're really, doing great stuff wherever you are and in whatever you're doing. It almost doesn't matter. Just get it done. Just become, just do your best every time, right? So my name is Nicholas Mighty, and in this video, I'm going to talk about hard work. So if you've been afraid of hard work, hey, this is your video, and I'm going to share some points, some lines of thought that will help you to actually look at hard work in a different light, right? If you will. I hope that sounds really exciting, right? Because a lot of us have, been afraid of hard work, and I'll tell you what, I understand. I really do understand. I've been there, through the days of starting and thinking, well, I'm doing this, but I need to be on holiday, right? And I'm doing this, but I need a holiday, and I feel like I'm missing out on life. My friends don't see me anymore, and all of those kind of things. I have been there. And at some point, it gets you afraid of putting in everything in all you do, right? So you do something, but you're trying to count the hours, you're trying to count, even investment. It creeps into your investment, into your business. Because when I started out, I was afraid. I didn't put in all I had, or all that I was able to put in, right? I didn't put in all the money. I didn't put in all my time. I always worked quickly so that I could go and spend time elsewhere, right? But I'm going to share with you 3 points or even more, right? Depending on how this goes. You can choose the points out of this video from wherever you want, right? And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, feel free to subscribe even right now. I share content that's to help you grow. I'm talking about viral growth. This stuff you will never find anywhere on the internet, right? That's what I share with you, so you can grow your business, so you can be a better man, you can be a better woman, you can win every single day, right? Because that's what I believe in. I believe you're a winner. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe the same, right? Or are some voices trying to tell you otherwise? I hope not. So anyways, back to hard work, right? So we've come to this, believe that somehow our work is different from our life, right? And I think that's where the mistake starts. So if you're afraid of hard work, I just want to help you. I just want to help you to understand that your life shouldn't be separate from your work, okay? It can only be separate if you don't like what you do, okay? Now, if you don't like what you do, there are things that you can do to get to love what you do. Number one, you can quit, right? You can quit and do something else. I know that sounds hard. It sounds difficult, especially if what you're doing is getting you all the money, supporting your home, your family. I understand, right? But it doesn't have to happen overnight. You don't have to quit overnight. You don't have to change plans overnight, right? So that's one of the things that you could do. You can make plans to change what you do so that you love it, right? And if you love it, you put in everything you've got, right? So that's number one thought that I have about hard work. Sometimes it's because we don't really love what we do, but we can generate the love, for almost anything. Human beings are highly adaptable. We are the only species that have survived, thousands of years. Dinosaurs have come and gone, right? Different species are dying out today. And human beings, guess what, have multiplied like crazy, right? So that's what I'm talking about. So when we look at it from a different standpoint, it makes a huge difference. So all I want to tell you today, if you're afraid of hard work, hey, get to love what you do. And if you don't like what you do, change it. Now, however hard that sounds, that could be that trigger to everything, to change everything, right? The other thing is hard work sounds really hard to many people. And it's because we've grown up in a society that sees, hard work differently. right? So it depends on how we see things. If, for example, I'm working on my business, I don't care how many hours I put in because I really love what I do. So I don't really care, right? To someone else, I might sound like, oh, I'm working really hard and I've got no time for myself. And I'll tell you what, during the times when I'm working really hard, I'm having the greatest time of my life, right? So, and I think that's got to be the picture or the way we view things. A lot of times we've seen it in a different way as, when I'm working, I'm losing out time on the other important things. And therefore, I've got to work, quickly so that I go and attend to life because life is the other side. Similar to what I just shared about, separating these two, separating your life from what you do is disaster. It's really disaster. So what you got to do is, understand that hard work means different, right? So when somebody says, go work really hard, they are not trying to say, hey, go separate yourself from your life. All they are trying to say is, man, there is something that you love to do and you can do it and put in all the hours that you've got and without counting them, right? And that changes everything about your life, I'm telling you. So the other thought that I'll share with you, if you're afraid of hard work and if you just wanna, get things straight and get to live your very best life, doing what you love to do. My final thought on this is, it's not gonna get better, right? And I'm not talking about your situation. I'm talking about things out there. Things out there challenges are always on the rise. Economic situations are always on the rise. People are becoming more afraid of different things that are happening. It's not going to get better, right? Now, having understood that it's not going to get any better, you have to up your game. So which means there is no more room for the weak, right? I know that sounds really cynical, and I hope it doesn't, but I hope it helps you to understand that you've got to man up, you've got to strengthen up, you've got to put in the work, you've got to put in everything you've got to get what you want, right? And of course, one of the thoughts that I always share is, what is it that you want? And having understood what exactly you want, then you quickly determine, what have I got to do to get there? Is it worth everything? And if it's worth everything, then you don't mind, spending the hours to do what you want to do, right? So I hope that helps, and I hope those few thoughts help you to come to terms and to understand the point of hard work, because a lot of these things have been defined in society and have never been explained or looked at in a different perspective. But when you look at them from a different standpoint, as somebody who is doing something that they really love, and you're just excited and you just want to get it done, you can't wait for that goal, for that dream to manifest, you can't wait to live the life that you envision, then it's worth everything. And it doesn't matter the hours, it doesn't matter what you put in. So I encourage you today, put in everything within all you do. Put in everything, do everything, right? To get to where you want to go. Put in everything. If it means putting in 18 hours a day, put them in. But of course, remember, right? You got to be healthy. You got to be sound. Putting in all the work doesn't mean spending all the time on the computer from morning to evening. It actually means, putting in everything that is required. So what are the requirements? Number one is health is a requirement. Spirituality is a requirement. It's one of the requirements for you to actually live that beautiful life that you want to live, right? So again, it sounds like, okay, I'm not working and then I'm working. So it's not that. And again, it's about defining what exactly you want, right? And seeing yourself, enjoying it, seeing yourself there. You don't want to see a sick guy who has neglected his health because he has defined hard work as spending his whole time on his computer. No, it's not that, right? So it's everything together. It's about looking after yourself, but also putting in the very best into everything. When it comes to your health, putting your very best. When it comes to your work, putting your very best. So it's a combination of all of these things, meaning business when you do, right? So thank you very much. I hope this was insightful, and I hope this helps you to come to terms with what people have termed as hard work, because it's not really hard at all when you love what you do. So peace. Have a wonderful week.